I would say that Twitter is the most underappreciated of the major digital networks in the year 2022. Everybody understands the power of Facebook and Google and Apple and Microsoft, and the Instagram and the WhatsApp network. Twitter was that redheaded stepchild, the one that was kicked around, that wasn't appreciated. But at its core, Twitter is the global network for public speech. And if you were a public figure and you wanted to go on the record and memorialize and to verify your speech, Twitter is that network. There's no reason why that network shouldn't be subscribed to by everyone that reads, right? It should have, I think they had 300 million users. It should have 6 billion to 8 billion users. Let's say 1 billion aren't paying attention, but why aren't there 5 billion people on the Twitter network, right? And once there are 5 billion people on the Twitter network, Twitter is capable of providing free speech, free, verified, trustworthy speech, if properly engineered. The challenge is the proper engineering, and it is not easy to properly engineer it. We need to be able to trust people or who they say they are. We need to shut down the bots and all of the toxicity on the network. The network needs to be monetized. And so my message to Elon Musk is people are saying you overpaid for it. Not really. Twitter could be worth $1 trillion. Maybe you make 20x your return, but you won't meander into that. You need to obsess over how to make Twitter the most trustworthy speech platform in the world, and that means finding a way to embrace anonymous speakers who want to remain anonymous. How do you embrace corporations? How do you embrace the individual? How do you embrace people in countries where it's dangerous for them to be identified? How do you punish the scammers and the fishers in the box? How do you celebrate high integrity, clear speech? Right? How do you make it easier to find the speech? I can go on Twitter and I can search for something I know I said and I can't find it now. Mm-hmm. Like the search doesn't work. The bots go crazy, right? It's just challenging and difficult, and yet every school board leader and every police chief and every mayor and every politician and every business leader, if they want to say something on the record, Twitter is where they go. So I would say it's a diamond in the rough. You have an opportunity to bring the entitlement of truthful speech verified to the world, but there's a lot of work to do.